Well, it's one that we needed, I think, really for our demeanor and our confidence. We knew this was going to be a really tough matchup. This is a team that has gotten off to a great start as they've come into the league. They've gotten some big wins over some really quality opponents, and felt like we were going to have to play really well as a team. And I think you just take one look at the stat sheet and see the number of assists we had and 5 people in double figures. Obviously, I think our team defense was really good in stretches. Just a really good team win.
And I know before we talked, you guys are battling through some injuries right now, and clearly, like you said, 5 people with double-doubles tonight. Other people are stepping up. Just kind of talk about the versatility you're having in the team right now.
Well, we had some time, when we got back off our road trip to actually have a few practices, have a few meetings with players. We moved some people around. We played Taylor Ross at the point guard tonight, moved KK over to the 2. Increased some minutes for some players, and I think that was effective. Obviously as coaches you can make some moves, but it's up to the players to step up and produce, and I'm proud of the way they did that.
Coach, what did it mean to your team tonight to be able to snap that 3-game losing streak, especially at home, finally be able to get back on track?
Well, the injury to Brittany Matthew obviously can be a little bit of a punch in the gut, and it takes some time to kind of regroup and get over that. And, winning helps, that's for sure, because I think now our team knows, okay, we're able to play at a high level. She's not available to us anymore, but we've got to adapt, we've got to overcome, and we're still a team that can play good team basketball.
You got a great performance out of Dalen Harris tonight. What do you think about the way she played?
Well, we really needed that. She struggled the last couple of games, and again, I just think her demeanor, her confidence, she needs to come out and perform well. You can't just say to yourself, I'm confident. Confidence is knowledge based on truth, and you have to play well for your self-esteem to really increase.
You talked midway through the week about having to, get chemistry back up with all the injuries. Do you feel like tonight's win sort of answered some of the questions here?
Well, it's a step in the right direction. I think you have to evaluate maybe some people who have not played those kind of minutes, and you've got to evaluate their performance. But we saw some things on our road trip that obviously we didn't like, so we had to make some changes. And again, for as far as tonight's concerned, I thought our young ladies really responded.
Coach, you had a pretty solid overall all-around performance tonight. Did you see anything that you think you're going to talk to them directly about what they need to work on?
Absolutely. We had far too many turnovers. We were careless with the ball, and particularly in the first half. They had 30 points at halftime. 19 of them were either second chance points or points off our turnovers, which tells me they had difficulty scoring against our defense. And those are mistakes by us. And we've got to cut those down. We also gave up 2 offensive rebounds on the free throw line, that's just a no-no. I mean, it's 4 versus 2 down there, and those come with pretty hefty consequences in practice.
What aspects of tonight's game did you really like that you saw tonight, and then hopefully you can carry that on through the rest of the season, maybe something different that you saw? Well,
I think, Antoinette Carter had 4 assists. KK had 4 assists. Taylor Ross had 5 assists. It's been a while since we've made plays for each other. I think sometimes when things aren't going your way, you try to go do it yourself. And I understand why you do that. You have a great desire to win, but you can't get away from playing together and sharing the ball. And I thought we took steps in the right direction there.
Coach, the team shot 59% from the field tonight. That's up a lot from the previous games. What would you contribute that to?
Well, execution. I thought we did a nice job of recognizing, finding the open man, and then you've got to make the appropriate pass, and then that player's got to finish the play. So, a lot of teamwork there. But it's been a long time since we've shot the ball and finished plays that well. I think, moving Taylor Ross to the point guard, I think it's a role that she's more comfortable in. And then allowing KK to move to the shooting guard, and we'll try to get her some more shots. I think that helps.
I didn't look at it like that. I just went in trying to get, stops on defense, and my defense turned over into my offense, and I got good shots. So
I'm sure it's a good feeling, being back home and then breaking that little losing streak that you guys had. I mean, you guys started the conference out so strong. How does it feel to kind of just get back on that right step and in the right direction?
I would say it feels like ourself again. We had to kind of figure out our chemistry again. The lineups changed and everything, but it feels like we're finally back on track and we're on our way back to the championship.
What was it like adjusting to all the position changes and players not being able to be there as far as, what y'all had to go through to adjust?
it was pretty tough, but, we have a pretty good team, and we're deep in every position, and, we just have to have players step up, and, we're figuring out how to play with each other again, different chemistries, like Tierney said, but I think we're going to be all right.
Tierney, you had 6 steals tonight. How important was the defense tonight in order to create turnovers and create offense?
It was very, very important. Defense goes right into offense, so by having steals and deflections and everything, that goes to transition, and we did very well tonight in running out and getting points. The defense definitely transferred over to good offense.